I give the floor to His Excellency Mr. Gerapetritis, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Greece.
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving me the floor. And I would like to thank the Permanent Mission of China to the United Nations for convening this all-important high-level briefing. Excellencies and colleagues, 80 years ago, this Security Council was entrusted with a unique mission and ultimate responsibility to maintain peace and security and to enact the prohibition of the use of threats and force around the world. A noble task, indeed, which often proved incredibly difficult in practice. Our meeting here today takes place in the midst of multiple crises in the four corners of the world. In all these crises, Greece's foreign policy, as a founding member of the United Nations, has been consistently defined by its commitment to international law and the respect of international treaties defining international borders. Greece condemns as a position of principle any breach of international peace and security effected through military action by any state against the independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of any other state. In that sense, Greece's stance on Ukraine has been crystal clear from the very beginning of the war, which now enters its fourth year. It is imperative that we all work towards an end to the suffering and destruction that is taking place in Ukraine. We need peace. The war must stop. We all agree on this, and we commend all efforts to this effect. Yet, it is incumbent to actually refer to international law, to refer to the UN Charter explicitly in the resolution. The truth is that it's not easily conceivable why the amendments proposed by the European members of the Security Council have not been upheld. Who would actually disagree on a wording that would say that the Security Council implores a swift end to the conflict? Who would disagree that the Security Council urges a just, lasting, and comprehensive peace between Ukraine and Russia? Who would disagree that the solution should be in line with the UN Charter altogether, not selectively, and the principles of sovereign equality and territorial integrity of states? It's not easily conceivable why we cannot agree on those basic, fundamental principles of international law. And if these Security Council chambers are to be meaningful, we need to reiterate in any possible occasion the fundamentals of the United Nations. This was actually the message delivered a few hours ago by the General Assembly with the adoption of the new resolution on advancing a comprehensive, just and lasting peace in Ukraine. Excellencies and colleagues, the country I have the honor to represent today has consistently been an ardent proponent of peace. It is therefore evident that during any peace undertaking henceforth, Greece will support, as best as it can, efforts which could lead to a comprehensive, fair, and lasting peace, and which would guarantee a better future for the people of Ukraine. I thank you.